My next guest is back in action. UFC 279, September 10th. It's right around the corner. Jamie Pickett back here on the program. Jamie, how are you, man?
Doing good, man. How about yourself?
I am doing awesome, but I'm not fighting on the same card as Khamzat Chimaev and Nate Diaz. Were you pretty excited to be a part of that card?
I am very excited to be a part of that card, man. I had no idea I was going to be a part of that card.
Yeah.
I guess blessing guys whenever he got hurt or and pulled out of the fight and he got moved. So.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. You were supposed to fight, I think, July 9th. Fights moved to this card. Again, pretty star-studded event here. Was there any talks of you fighting anyone else, or the plan was to always rebook the fight?
Nah, I mean, truthfully, they had somebody else that was going to, I think was going to step in and fight me, but I had trained so much for that one specific guy.
Yeah.
And I just coming off a loss. I was like, man, I'm not about to switch my whole style up and fight somebody I don't know. I was like, no, I want to be able to have a good fight against somebody that I already trained for. But
good for you, man. I know that must have been a tough decision, but you put it in perspective here. You fight a guy who's completely different that you weren't training for, and you get another loss. Like I think people don't think of that. Like I'm sure it was difficult, but is that something you think maybe if it was a couple of years ago you might have jumped at it, but now you're more mature and you think, hey, these wins and losses are important.
Exactly. If I was younger, I would be like, hell yeah, let's do it. But man, I got 5 fights in UFC. This is my 6th fight. I'm trying to make sure I have, after this one, if I get, I get this win, about, after I win or whatever, if somebody want to jump in last minute or something or take a short notice fight, I'll do it. But I mean, I just had a loss, so I'm trying to redeem myself. I ain't trying to jump back into some what ifs, fighting somebody I know nothing about.
Do you know who you were supposed to fight, or I don't know if you're allowed to say? I don't want to get anyone in trouble, but my mind is curious, obviously.
No, I never got a name about the guy they wanted me to fight short notice. I didn't know who it was.
Gotcha.
I just didn't know off of that. That's when I found out. I was like, nah.
What did you learn the most from your last fight that you're bringing into this one?
Oh, my last fight? Oh, man. Don't take short notice fights.
Okay.
that fight's like 9 days notice, man. Like that's I'm still mad at that thing. Because I don't think I should have lost. I would have won that fight if I would have had time to train. I just all I did was try to cut weight. I ain't do no training. I did was just run the whole time.
Fair enough. Where are you right now, by the way? Looks like you're at a park or somewhere really nice.
Hey, I'm at my buddy's house. We hanging out. We've been chilling and stuff. Just having a good time, enjoying each other's company. That's it.
Taking advantage of the summer. I like it, man. Right. Get that vitamin D. All that stuff's really important. So that's good, man. Let's talk about your opponent, 16-fight vet. What do you know about him? How do you feel like you match up against him here?
I don't know too much about him. I seen him. What I do is I let my coaches watch them fight, and then they train me on how I'm supposed to fight to beat that person. So I've never seen him fight before, ever.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, some fighters are like that, where it's if you watch too much tape, maybe you overthink it or whatever. Yeah. Like you're sort of like kind of like a computer program. Your coaches are putting in the software, and you just got to execute it, right?
Yeah, I don't like seeing it. I like my coaches just teach me how to beat the person, then I fight him and I beat him that way. I don't like watching him knock out this person and kick this guy in the face. I'm like, nah, leave it alone.
Is that something you've always done, or is this recently that you sort of switched to this?
I've always done that.
Okay. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, everyone's different that way. You mentioned camp. Who have been some of the main guys you've been working with helping you get ready for this fight?
John Salter, up-and-coming guy, Trey. No one knows about him yet. He's fighting on B2 soon. Joe Selecki, of course. Training with him a lot. And a few guys that y'all don't know who they are. Just guys that's trying to come up in the ranks that are really good, who should be signed, but they're not signed yet. So.
Yeah. What's that like though in the gym? Getting those guys, because they're really hungry, they're trying to prove themselves, and you're getting that different look. I know that's really hard. Key. It's key in the training camp, right, to have guys like that.
Yeah, it's hard because they're coming at you way like John and Joe. Not to take name from them, they're really good and they're hard, but they come in like I come in like, all right, this is the same song. Let's get this over with. Those other guys that come in hungry, they're just trying to take your head off every second. It's like, oh man, it's you need those guys.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's awesome. What about the cut? How's that going? Plenty of time before the fight, but I imagine that's all going well. Staying away from the barbecue, I assume. There's a lot of.
Oh my God, I'm so mad because the fight was July 9th, and I said, okay, July 9th, I'm gonna have to not do anything 4th of July, but July 9th, my birthday's August 29th. Then I got all these things planned and stuff. Go hang out with my daughter and all this stuff after July 9th, and then they pushed the fight back. Now I have to train and cut through my birthday. had a cut while I went to go see my daughter in Miami. I had a cut. I had to, cut through all my trips I got going on. I can't really go on the trips. It's kind of like, So when this fight gets over, I'm gonna be Patty McFatty a little bit.
I bet. Putting the cake in the freezer, I guess, right? Just in case.
I don't get no birthday cake, nothing, man. Nothing.
No? That's too bad. That's a bummer. What are you missing the most right now during camp that you can't eat?
Oh my God. My favorite chocolate bar, Symphony bar. That's my favorite thing. Symphony bar is my favorite thing to have. Oh, you ever had a Symphony bar?
I haven't. You know what? They have different. I live in Canada. We have different chocolate bars here than they do in the States. I know this for a fact. I do. Yeah, it's a little like we have some of the mainstays, right? Like your Twixes and Snickers and all that stuff. But there's certain chocolate bars. Like I think it's what's like I don't think we have Butterfinger here, for example. But you guys have Butterfinger in the States.
Yes, I got my favorite. I'm going to Canada soon to ride. I'm going to ride fours in Canada.
I was going to ask you about that. I saw that on your social media. So where are you looking to go in Canada?
I don't know. This guy is going to take me up there. It's me, him, and like a few other guys. We got an RV. We're going to go to Canada. We're going to bring the bikes. So I can't wait to go. I got some new Assassinator tires to I just put on, and I'm ready to rip. And I'm ready. I got all my gear. I got my fin trail and stuff to put on and get out there in that sook. What do y'all call it? What do y'all have out there? Skug. It's some kind of. It's hard to get through it.
No worries. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank here. I don't get out enough in the outdoors, I guess, because I don't know that term.
You're a city boy, are you?
No, well, I'm suburbs guy for now, right? So that's
man.
A little bit. No, but I get out. Hey, listen, I've gone camping this summer. I do all that stuff too. So I'm not completely like, not going to. And I do real camping, by the way. There's glamping, right? Which is where you go and do the RV thing. We do the tent thing. So we're on the same page here. We're on the same level there. Do you know where in Canada you're going? Like Eastern Canada or anywhere specifically?
It's right over Oregon.
Oh, so probably Washington State. You might even be coming where I'm in British Columbia. I'm right next to Oregon and Washington State.
Oregon and all that stuff. I don't know where it's at. Buddy, he's from Canada. He's been living here for a while, and he's been riding with us. He's like, I'm gonna take y'all to ride with us in Canada. I was like, okay. So we all like planning the trip to go up there and ride.
Hopefully it's Whistler. That's where I went ATVing one time. It's beautiful up there. I'm sure you heard of Whistler, right? That's where they had the Olympics. So
yeah. I'm ready. I'm just ready to get out there and see what's. I've never been to Canada.
So. Oh, you've never been to Canada? Oh, geez. You're gonna have a great time. Anyways, before people don't think this is a travel advertisement or something, back to your fight. Who's gonna be in your corner for this fight? I was curious that.
We got Lamont Chappell, we got David Mejia, and we got Carlos.
Gotcha.
Cool. My head coach is Carlos. He's a mastermind behind all the work I'm gonna be putting in for this fight. So I'm ready to.
He's a computer programmer, right? We just talked about that analogy, right? So he's the guy putting it into practice.
On a lot of stuff, and I can't wait to display it and just show the fans what they've been waiting to see from me. I think the fans are waiting to see the Contender Series Jamie, and I haven't really brought that person out. It's because I've been kind of like hesitant. I'm like, oh my God, everything's like you can get kicked out of UFC, and I'm just like, F it. So, and I had a problem with the cameras, and now I don't. So this fight, I'm trying to bring the old Contender Series Jamie back. I'm trying to headhunt a little bit.
Love it. All right, man. No, I can tell. It's great. I know you feel like you're going to get your hand raised. How do you see the fight playing out on September 10th?
I don't know. I don't like to do predictions, but I will. Only prediction I'll give is that I will win. That's the only prediction I'll give. I don't know exactly how it's going to happen, but I know I'm going to win.
Refresh my memory. You have a couple more fights left on your contract because I feel like you had to sign a new contract a few fights ago, right?
I got 3 fights left.
Okay, good. Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah, so that's good. A little bit of security. And do you want to get one more fight in this year, or is it, you just kind of want to see how this goes? And then
I want to fight as much as possible, man. Like I was hoping to fight in November, but now it's pushed back this far. I don't want to. So I still want to fight in November. Hell, forget it. I'll fight in November too.
You want to get on that New York card, I imagine?
I would love to be on the New York card. If nothing happens to me, I'm healthy. Throw me right back in there. I'm fine with it.
It's great. Okay, we talked about ATVing. How often do you stop that during camp, or do you still go? Because I know sometimes you got to worry about getting injured and all that stuff, right?
No, I don't do it during camp, man. When I have a camp, I don't mess with 4-wheelers, dirt bikes, nothing. I kind of just stay at the gym all the time. Then after that, I'm back jumping out of planes and riding bulls and all that fun stuff.
Have you always done that? Has that been something you've done since you were a kid?
Since I was a kid.
Nice.
I tell people all the time, like literally, if I could say I was any fighter, Donald Cerrone, man, black
I
and
was
Rome.
just thinking of him. I was
Black
like,
or
you guys
Rome.
would probably get along great. Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm that guy. Like if there's a cliff and everybody's looking down, like should we jump? I'm gonna say F it, and I'm gonna jump off, backflipping off that thing. I'm balls to the wall all the time. I mean, I like to have fun, and some people say it's risking your life, but I say it's living.
Yeah. You're enjoying life and
way.
getting outside, man. That's a big problem. I got 2 kids. I'm trying to keep them away from all the technology out there because it's blinding them from all this good stuff out here. That's why we go camping.
Right. Yeah. Get them some ATVs, some dirt bikes, and let them have some fun, man.
Yeah, let kids be kids. You know, I feel like we're losing that a bit in our society. Not that I want to go off on a tangent here, but that's how I feel. I feel like you would understand, right? Because you're an outdoors guy.
My nephews and stuff, they sit on their phones. They sit on their.
It's so bad. Like, so bad, man.
Y'all want to limit that tree? Like y'all want to go? Y'all don't want to do nothing like that? It's like, nah, we're good. I don't like that kind of stuff. I'm ready to do what I do outside in the cage. Put my life on the line a little bit. I'm gonna put myself in danger to land shots. So,
do you think you'd ever buy an RV like Cowboy Cerrone and just like drive around and go to different spots?
My God, it's like a lifelong goal to get an RV and like travel the world and take my dirt bike and just ride different planes, like different terrain, and just have fun, you know?
I love it. Well, you're going to have a lot of fun here September 10th, man. UFC 279. We're looking forward to it. Jamie, thank you so much for doing this. If there's anyone you want to thank, any sponsors or any social media, I will give you the last word.
Everybody follow me at Jamie Pickett MMA on Instagram. Follow Super ATV on Instagram, Fintrail on Instagram, and you as well. See ya.